So some pretty bad news. It looks like Henry Cavill is no longer going to be playing Superman for the DCEU. We don't really have an official statement yet, but I do have some news regarding his leave for the DCEU. More right after the intro. Hey everyone, welcome to News to Astonish, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. I'm bringing you some news from the DCEU. Henry Cavill is out as Superman. Now, there could be a lot of reasons why he decided to leave as Superman. It's being reported after dying and being resurrected on screen in the DCEU. It appears that Henry Cavill's Superman is dead again at Warner Bros. Pictures. The Hollywood Reporter brings the sad word that Cavill is out after negotiations for a cameo in April's Shazam broke down due to scheduling conflicts, which happened prior to his commitment to the Netflix series The Witcher. Warner has decided to part ways with the British actor who has played the role of Kal-El in Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice, and Justice League. Now, this is very understandable. I actually sort of questioned how would Henry Cavill come back as Superman now that he's officially been signed on to play The Witcher in the Witcher TV series, and I was wondering, wait, wouldn't that cause scheduling conflicts while he's filming movies for the DCEU? So it's true. Now, don't think of it as Henry Cavill and Warner Brothers parting ways due to like bad blood or anything like that. It's nothing like that, actually. In fact, Warner Brothers Studios has nothing but respect for the British actor. They just did it because of scheduling conflicts and that the Man of Steel sequel was not being planned to be shot anytime soon. And to add furthermore, neither the studio nor Cavill has made an official statement yet, but according to the report, the studio is shifting focus to a Supergirl movie, which will not require Superman. There are also no plans for a solo Superman film until years down the road. Persistent rumors state that the Batman actor Ben Affleck is also on the outs with the studio, and that he will not appear in Matt Reeves' upcoming The Batman. Fellow Justice Leaguers Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa, and Ezra Miller are still reporting on board for future installments. Rumors had posted that Cavill's Superman was to potentially be a linchpin in the DCEU, the same way Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury was for Marvel Studios, although that idea may now be scrapped. It's also possible that a Shazam cameo will act as a launching pad for replacement Superman actor. Superman is like James Bond, and after a certain run you have to look at new actors, says an unnamed studio insider. There's a recognition that some parts of the previous movies didn't work. So then we got some more updates. It says Shazam executive producer Nanny Garcia has released a cryptic statement on her Twitter, seemingly about the current developments with Henry Cavill, and Danny Garcia posted, "Be peaceful, the cape is still in his closet. WB Pictures has been and continues to be our partners as they evolve the DC universe. Anticipate a WB statement later today." So we're going to be getting an update later on today. And then the second update was brought by Warner Brothers, and it says Warner Brothers has released the following statement on the matter, which neither confirms nor denies the reports of Cavill's ouster, simply indicating that the situation may be more liquid than initially reported. While no decisions have been made regarding any upcoming Superman films, we've always had great respect for and a great relationship with Henry Cavill, and that remains unchanged. So you can stay tuned for that. Be on the lookout for the upcoming Man of Steel sequel. I don't think there's going to be a Man of Steel sequel for, let's say, maybe 3 to 5 years or so. And throughout that time, Henry Cavill will stick to playing The Witcher for the Witcher TV series. The Witcher TV series begins to film this November, and they're going to start off this season with just about 8 episodes or so. My question is, who do you think should be the next Superman for the Man of Steel sequel and future installments for the DCEU films? And what's your take? Did you really like Henry Cavill as Superman? Also, on a side note, I just want to add that Marvel Studios did announce on plans on making a Captain Britain movie, but that's probably not going to be for a few years or so. And I thought that maybe Henry Cavill would be a perfect choice for Captain Britain, being that he's a British actor and he's got the tone and body for it. So I think it's another Lawrence Fishburne situation, and what I mean by that is Lawrence Fishburne was known to play Perry White in the Superman movies for the DCEU, and he's moved on to Marvel Studios, and he's made an appearance in the recent Marvel Studios film Ant-Man and the Wasp. So it looks like actors from the DCEU movies are tending to make that transition to the Marvel Studios films. So what do you think, guys? Do you think Henry Cavill would make a great Captain Britain? And what do you think about the Witcher TV series coming up? Have you guys played the games? I have not played the Witcher games yet. I heard a lot of good things about it. Henry Cavill was casted as Geralt, presumably the main character of the series, so that's pretty cool. And this is a bit of a surprise. I actually found out a little earlier this morning that Henry Cavill was out as Superman for the DCEU. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, guys. And please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so you don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.